Greetings. In this one, I'm going to be talking about expression "I want to know this" in Turkish. So, the way to say it is "Bunu um, bilmek istiyorum." Alright. So, "Bunu bilmek istiyorum." It's "I want to know this," and I'm just gonna I want to know this. Alright? Not know this, but know this. And this is the direct translation to Turkish from it. Now I will explain each of the words and how they connect together and why they work in the sentence they do. So first of all, it's important to point out, as I pointed out in the previous one, that in Turkish and in Turkic languages in general, in this language family, the thing is the verbs go to the end. So even the construction when there's a modal verb plus an infinitive, basically trying to say things like I want to do, or I want to speak, or I can learn. Well, can and want are the modal part, and to learn, to speak, and so on is the infinitive part. These two things, both verbs, come into a construction, and in this case, there's the modal verb want, and you see the modal verb just like in other languages, let's say other European languages. Many European languages can show that the modal verb gets conjugated and the infinitive verb stays in its original form, unchanged, not adjusted for the person towards which the sentence points, only carrying the meaning of what the modal verb tries to achieve by its meaning. And to specify this, I'll just go over those individual words. So as I said, in Turkish languages, the verb, the action, it goes to the end of the sentence. And because the only other really mentioned thing in this sentence is this, that I want to know this abstract expression, well, the this is exactly this, alright? So bunu is this. And now I will talk about the second part. Bilmek istiyorum. First of all, I will talk about bilmek. So bilmek is to know. To know is the infinitive of the verb know. Alright, so this is the infinitive. It's not conjugated for I, because this is a sentence saying I want to know, so the I has to be conjugated inside there. Actually, the pronoun I, ben, is not in the sentence at all because it's not required, because it's conjugated in the modal verb, and the modal verb is namely this one. So already two things have been taken out. It's already 2/3 of the meaning of the sentence, which again, to mention it, is I want to know this. So as you see, this is right at the beginning. The infinitive of the meaning know, the verb know, is right here. Unconjugated is just the infinitive form of this word. And then istiyorum is I want. So as you see, I conjugate this for the first person singular because this sentence talks about me, that I want to know this, and therefore the modal verb gets conjugated that way. So what this sentence is built of is basically the object, which is the bunu. It's what I want to know. Well, this I want to know. There's the bunu. Bunu is the word this in Turkish. Then bilmek, it talks about to know. So what do I want? I want to know. I want to know this, and I want to know. So know is this, right? And the to can be a little bit misleading because there's no prefix to in this one. There's just preposition to. There's just no. This is the infinitive form of no. In English, there's no difference many times. It still looks like the same word, but it's actually in many languages conjugated. It becomes slightly different. And the same goes here. The infinitive truly has a different form than he knows or we know. We know and to know. The no in those two cases would not be the same no. It will be slightly changed for conjugation. Alright? But not to run too deep into that, just to continue with the explanation of this sentence. First of all, when the object, and then the verb part, where it is made up of two verbs, namely to know and want, because I want to say I want to know. So the part I want to know is this. And again, the order is switched from what would be common in English. It will be I want know or I want to know. I can put it there, right? In parentheses as follows. So I want to know would be the normal order, but in this case, not only is the object right in the beginning, the first word is this, but the entire thing goes as follows. It's this, no, I want. That's the order that comes here. Why? Because first of all the object and then the verb part, these two things are both verbs working together. This one talking about what I want to know, and the thing that I wanted, that's the only part that's very concretely conjugated for the person of first person singular. So istiyorum is the conjugation of I want, is the conjugation for the person of first person singular I. So the expression bilmek, just to make it even clearer, bilmek istiyorum means I want to know. Alright? I want to know. Where bilmek, that's the infinitive part, goes first, it's what I want to know, and then the I want is the istiyorum. The same goes, the verb part, I want to know, goes after what I want to know, and that's the this. So the entire sentence once again is this, no, I want. That's the order it goes in. And that's how one builds the sentence I want to know this in Turkish.